Craft beer brewing continues to rise in popularity, the High Plains being no exception. KAMR Local 4's Jason Britch explains how a WT professor will be sharing some tips for those looking to brew beer from the comfort of their own homes.
So I would measure the difference between that, multiply it times, I think it's 131, and that will give me what the ABV or the alcohol by volume is.
That's just one of a number of topics that will be covered in a free homebrewing webinar hosted by the American Chemical Society on Wednesday. WT biochemistry professor and ACS member Dr. Nick Flynn will be leading the discussion.
We're going to talk about how chemical educators can actually include brewing topics in their courses to make the courses kind of more fun, more applied. And I'll also, of course, provide some tips on how you can streamline your processes and make your beer taste better.
Dr. Flynn says there's a number of advantages to home brewing.
It's kind of, the difference between store-bought cookies and homemade cookies. We know that homemade cookies taste better. They're generally softer, absolutely fresher. And so it's kind of the same thing with beer.
And one of the biggest pros of it, Dr. Flynn says, is making a beer taste how you want it to taste.
I'm not a beer snob or anything, but, I've had some porters or stouts where I'm like, they could have done something a little bit more with this, and so I've done that before where I've actually hunted down that recipe and said, what happens if I do this?
And Dr. Flynn says webinars like these can only improve the beer community here on the High Plains.
I love the brewing community, the beer community, because everybody's so passionate about it and they love to learn from each other. We want to talk about the recipes and we want to talk about how we put them together.
In Canyon, Jason Britch, KAMR Local 4 News.
The webinar will be happening Wednesday from 1 to 2:30. It's free. All you have to do is create an ACS ID. We have a link for that webinar with more information on our website, myhighplains.com.